Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the Corr Report. We just figured out that exactly 1 year ago today, December 9th, we had our first Corr Report. And boy, what a year it's been. We have faced enormous challenges as a college and as a community, and those challenges remain. Sometime next month, January, will mark my 30th year in higher education. I will have been in higher ed 30 years. And like most of you, there has been nothing like the last year. It really has been extraordinary. And I want to right up front say how appreciative I am of all of you. Your efforts to serve our students, to serve each other, to serve this community. And as I have shared in previous Corr reports, the words of others, someone else, it was shared anonymously, but our community is desperate for us to succeed. So again, please know how appreciative I am of your efforts to support our students, to support each other, and to support this community. Now, I will tell you at the end of a semester, like you, I'm tired. It's been rough. It seems like each day there's a nuance to a challenge that is really unprecedented in our collective histories here at the college. So let me spend a little bit of time to look forward to the spring. We will once again offer all the modalities that we offered in the fall. I think we've learned a lot from the fall. We've heard from students. We've heard how they want to be supported. They need that flexibility of being able to work from a distance. Perhaps they're caring for younger siblings. They need flexibility in terms of due dates for assignments. They need some understanding of what they're going through. Yet we need to uphold the rigor. I think we're learning as to how best support our students so that they can achieve their success, the educational goals that they came to us for. We've always had two interests: getting our students across the finish line, right? Making sure that they achieve their educational goals and keeping our students, faculty, staff, and community safe. And as we sit here today, December 9th, boy, our community is suffering. We are once again a hotspot of COVID, and that has impacted our students. It has impacted our employees here at the college. So looking forward, same modalities, but I think we're learning the nuance. I think we're learning a better mix of those course offerings, and I think we're learning how to best support our students. We will be challenged in the spring semester. We will be challenged budgetarily. This morning's numbers indicated we are down 26% in enrollment, FTSE, and 31% head count. I can't tell you how disappointing this is, because putting aside the fiscal note for a second, and I'll return to that quickly, that means almost 1 in 3 of our students has decided to pause their education. And that's a tragedy for this community that needs education to become the thriving community we all want it to be. That's a huge challenge. Now let me speak to the budgetary component. Down 26% is unsustainable fiscally. We cannot maintain the same staffing footprint that we currently have if we have a third or even a quarter fewer students. I have asked members of the cabinet to begin taking a look at their organizational units and present to me potential layoffs that we would impact in the spring semester. I say potential because from the beginning I have indicated that laying off full-time employees was the very last resort to this budgetary impasse that we find ourselves in. And it remains the very last resort. But we cannot, as an institution, sustain losing 26% of our full-time enrollment equivalent. Please know that this is something we still hope to avoid. Please know that I appreciate the efforts this semester of reducing part-time, or in many cases eliminating part-time positions. So we are continuing to look at that. Also know that our K-12 partners are noticing much the same, that upwards of 1/4 of our high school students are not participating in high school from a distance on a regular basis. That's going to have an impact to this institution, not only short-term, but long-term. Now let me end on a very positive note. As we work through these short-term challenges, we have to keep our eye on the longer-term prosperity of this institution in the communities that it serves. We've had so much progress over the last semester. Just heard from Dr. Diane Carrasco-Jaquez this morning about the great progress being made in terms of assessment. We're making great progress on student support services through the CRM Advise and the Corr team working on that. New buildings, we have permission from the District Governing Board to sell up to $35 million of revenue bonds to tear down and replace the BA building, create a new residence hall, again a tear down and create, and a brand new allied health building, as well as some much needed infrastructure for this institution. We've got to keep our eye on the longer term prosperity, and that means new curriculum like the Amazon Web Services, the exciting new initiative coming out of Ritika Dewan's area. This college has made great progress. Our focus in the new year will be to focus like a laser on that student experience. We promise in the new student experience to create an amazing student experience, and that has to be our focus. I will once again challenge every employee of this institution to work harder and differently. You may be asked to do things you've never been asked to do before in service of our students. Together, we will deliver on that amazing student experience, and together, we will support this community that is so desperate for us to succeed. As we near the holiday season, I really wish you the very best. I hope you're able to find time to relax and enjoy family and friends. Please stay safe. Please mask up and take care of yourself and your loved ones, and know how much I am appreciative of your efforts. Today, despite our enormous challenges, it is a great day to be a Matador. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.